South Carolina's political scene is heating up, and I'm here to break down the battle everyone's talking about, Nancy Mace versus Alan Wilson. This showdown isn't just about two big names, it's about the future of the Palmetto State, and who's going to claim the GOP nomination for governor in 2026, so buckle up, let's set the stage. Governor Henry McMaster is term limited, which means South Carolina's top seat is wide open. And in a state where Republican politics can feel like a contact sport, the gloves are already off. First up, Nancy Mace. She's a U.S. representative, and you might know her as the first female graduate of the Citadel's Corps of Cadets. A pretty big deal in a state proud of its military tradition. On August 5th, she officially launched her campaign at the Citadel, throwing some not-so-subtle shade at her main rival Alan Wilson by calling out weak leadership in South Carolina. But this fight is more than policy, it's personal. Earlier this year, Mace made explosive accusations. On the House floor, she claimed Wilson's office ignored evidence of sexual assault against her and other women. She says it took nearly a year before she was assigned a victims' rights advocate, and she's not backing down. Now she's demanding apologies, investigations, and even an ethics complaint against Wilson. Wilson, as you'd expect, isn't having it. He fired back, accusing Mace of ranting and raving about running for governor and calling her a liar who will do anything to get attention. He flat out denies her allegations, saying he never heard anything about them, neither directly nor from anyone in his office. His pitch is about being a stabilizing force, promising to steer the state with a steady hand and, as he puts it, be an agent of change, without being an agent of chaos. So, who are these candidates, really? Wilson's got a military background that's hard to ignore. Almost 3 decades in service, a combat tour in Iraq, and a current rank of colonel in the National Guard. He's also got the endorsements of 26 sheriffs, including every single one in Mace's congressional district. That's a lot of law enforcement support. His agenda? Reforming education and infrastructure, axing the state income tax, and cracking down on fraud. On the other side, Mace is positioning herself as a fighter, someone who's not afraid to take on South Carolina's top legal officer for what she calls turning a blind eye on women and children. Her campaign is all about toughness and making history, and she's leaning into the fact that she's broken barriers before. But there's another factor you can't ignore: Donald Trump. Both Mace and Wilson are chasing that all-important Trump endorsement which can make or break a GOP primary in South Carolina. Mace dropped a campaign video featuring Trump calling her a fighter, and she's openly gunning for his support. Wilson, meanwhile, points to his record defending Trump's agenda in court and says he's earned and wants that endorsement too. Of course, there are other candidates in the mix, like Lieutenant Governor Pamela Yvette, Reverend Ralph Norman, and State Senator Josh Kimbrell. But right now, the spotlight is firmly on Mace and Wilson. So what does this all mean for South Carolina? The next governor could shape everything from education to taxes to how the state handles national controversies, and with accusations, denials, and endorsements flying, this is one primary you'll want to watch closely. Will it be the fighter or the steady hand? Only time and the voters will tell. Stay tuned, because South Carolina's GOP battle is just getting started.